Good morning and welcome to Zen Fits here in Blackstone, Virginia, the center of the world. But then you too are at the center of the world. Now, which is it? Is Blackstone the center of the world? Or wherever you are, is that the center of the world? Are there two centers? Or is there one? Is there one center that's all the centers? Or are there many centers? The title of this talk is The War of the Ones, or the Centers. Now, these talks are these Zen Fits of mine. I start out where nothing fits, and hopefully there'll be a snap where everything fits. Nothing fits, then everything fits. But it's the same situation. How is that possible? When nothing fits, everything is a one. Like in this room here. Everything, I want to point to the screen here, but everything in here is a one. If I hold up this little sand glass, you say, this is the one. If you say, if you go out looking for it in a shop, you'll look, and finally you'll see this, and you say, that's the one. That's the one. You see, before you found it, if you were looking for it, so you give it as a gift, I saw that on, Ed had it up, I want to get one of those, where can I get it? Well, so you look for it. Among all the ones. Amazon is full of ones. Costco is full of ones. But if you're looking for a specific cupcake, among all the other cupcakes, you look, nothing fits until when you see the one, everything fits, that's the one, and you get it and go home. You see? So this idea of the one is a centipede that has infinite legs, you see. There's one centipede, it's a worm, but it's got many legs. Well, I digress, let's not go there. Okay, so we're the war of ones. Now we can use this room here. This room is a foyer. There's the front door, you see, and there's the room to my office over there. And here I have all my artifacts, the little things I collect, that I say, this is the one. Like this cotton ball, you see, of all the cotton balls in the world, this is the one. Why? Because it's my one. Okay, and then we've got and then continuing our tour, that goes to the back of the house, and there I have my martini glasses, you see. See, martini glasses are there. And then this room right there, that goes to our living room. And this room here, you see, here goes into the office, and there's the stairs that go upstairs. It's a big house, you see. It's got many rooms. And each room is the one. We're in a foyer now. If you say, where are you right now? I'll say, I'm in the foyer. That's the one. The one foyer. If I go in the living room now, the living room is the one. Where are you? I'm in the living room. That's the one. I'm not in the foyer. I'm not upstairs. I'm not in the office or the bedroom or the kitchen. I'm in the foyer. See, these old houses have foyers, you see. That is the one, you see. So that, if we look at this idea of the one, it's everywhere. If somebody says, in other words, if you want to find in this room here, if I tell you, would you find this or that, you will look for it until you find the one. When you find something, it's the one. the one among the many. But what is the many? I mean, is it just a bunch of, is reality just a bunch of ones? Is there not one that stands alone? Is there not a one that is above all the other ones? Is there not a one that holds all the ones? Surely there is, otherwise reality would be a psychosis. A psychosis is the terrifying experience where there's no one. It's just a bunch of snowflakes. It's a whiteout. You know, if you ever go up and if you ever go to Cleveland, or you get the lake effects, and suddenly it could be sunny, and the next minute you're in a blizzard and there's a whiteout. And a whiteout is a place where the snow and the land become one. And this light is blinking. Let me see, turn around here. And at a whiteout, you can't tell which is the snow. There's no form. There's no one to locate you. Everything is just whited out, and you panic. The same thing if you're flying a plane and you're in a fog or a cloud and the instruments don't work suddenly. You don't know if you're upside down or not. This is why planes crash, because they get into a fog or something and the instruments don't go. You don't know where they are. Crash into a mountain. So when we lose the one, we go into a terror. We go into a horror because we can't find the one that locates me. We experience this every day. You're driving along. I know I do. But then I'm keeping dementia at bay. So you're driving along and you daydream, and suddenly, maybe you go over a bump, I don't know, but suddenly you snap back into consciousness, and you don't know where you are. Did I pass my turn? Is my turn ahead? And so, where am I? There's a panic. Am I going the wrong way? Should I go back? I'm lost. And then suddenly I see a gas station and I know where I am. And then you can watch the world snap back into place, and you know where you are because your oneness snaps back into place because it recognizes a oneness. The gas station is the one because it recognizes a familiar one. You go overseas. You don't know anybody. You're just a bunch of ones, and you see somebody from your hometown. Oh my God! And where are you? If you were back in your hometown, you'd never notice them. The one restores you when you are lost, you see. But it's the familiar one. It's the one you know. So this is a very deep subject. The one, you see. Is the one? Or is it the many? So take this room, for instance. Now, I know there's two ways of knowing the room you're in right now. You can experiment it yourself. I can look around and say, this foyer is the one. And I know, in other words, the foyer is the one room I am in. It's the one. It's not the kitchen or the living room or the office or upstairs or whatever. If I went into the living room, then the living room would be the one room. And I would be located in it, and I would be okay. I'd know where I am. I know where the sofa is and all that. If I came into a new house, I would have to explore it. Well, what room is this? Oh, this is the bedroom. And I would explore all the ones. And then when I could get all the ones into my mind, no matter which room I was in, I would know where I am because I'm in the one. You see, if there was a hidden room that I never knew before, That would be a mystery. I would have to explore that. All these mysteries are about that. You got it. There's a secret room. There's a locked room. I gotta find that one. I gotta get that. I gotta know what that is so I can be the one room. I can be home. Well, the one is home. When I get in my house, when you get in your house, you feel at home because you're the one. The home is one, you see. So this is a very deep idea, the one. So the one is both the part, in other words, this cup here is one cup. I know it's different from all the other cups. That's why I like it. This is my cup. That's the one. Go to a shelf of cups and somebody says, which is your cup? I look around until I see it and I say, that's the one. That's the one. Why? Because this one makes me, this is my cup. My home. The cup is my home. So when I drink my cup, I'm at home. I'm the one, you see, among all the other many cups. And so my house is the one, my home, because among all the houses in Blackstone, this is the one. This is me. I'm the one here. When I'm in my house, God damn it, I'm the one. This is what the Father says. I'm the one here. Father knows best. All you kids and wives and relatives and everything. When I'm home, God damn it, I'm the one. I sit at the head of the table. This is my house. I'm the one. Go to your house, right? Then you're the one. So this one, we're always looking for it. It's home, but it's always being challenged. Somebody else says, no, I'm the one. I'm in charge here. No, I'm in charge. You go to the workplace, you got conflicts of ones. You either submit to the higher one, or you challenge him and say, no, you're wrong. I'm the one. Then you have a war. So all wars are wars of the one. I'm the one. I just watched Alexander the Great on Netflix, and I really encourage that. It's just a beautiful documentary that is not more, it's more than a documentary of history. It is an exploration of the one and the exploration of what makes us human. Alexander the Great was the first human one. You know, there are many Alexanders after him. Napoleon, Hitler, Charlemagne. European history is full of ones. But Alexander was a unique one because in 6 years he was the king of a Macedonian state, which is northern Greece. He was his father died and he became king at 20. And in 6 years, he conquered the known world. He beat in war Darius the Great, the king of kings, the empire of the Persia, which stretched from India to Spain. And Alexander became the one. Whereas before, the king of kings, the Persian Empire, the king of kings means the king that is the king of all the kings. And Alexander became the one. So this was just a fascinating movie to me because it really delved into the psychology or the mythology or the religion or whatever you want to call it in a very deep way. So I suggest you watch. Anyway, I digress. Reality, the world we live in is a war of ones. Which is the whole and which is the part? In America, we are constitutionally leaning towards the rights of the unique one. Every individual, every citizen in America is the whole. This is a revolutionary idea that was born in Europe with the Age of Enlightenment, that the individual is a one. The individual is a one. In societies in the Orient, China, India, Asian societies, Persia, ancient societies, the one is the whole room. The one is the whole. And all the parts bow down to the whole. But in America, this revolutionary idea, but it was not born in America, it was born in Europe, in England, in Europe, Rousseau, the French Revolution, and all that, you see. So it had a little bit of history to it, but the ideal in America is that the one is the one. You bow to the individual. Every individual is the one. And he has constitutional rights. Every individual is a whole American. Not a cog in the wheel. That's what we fear. You say, oh, he's just a cog in the wheel. The wheel is the one. You're just a cog. This is our politics right now. Anyway, this subject for me is so deep I can't stop talking. So the war of the ones. What is the one for you? What is the one? Are you the one in your family? The one who gets to choose whatever it is? When there's a conflict in your family, in the world, or in yourself, if you dig into it, it's going to be a conflict between two ones. If you don't know what to do, it's because there's a conflict of two ones. Should I do this or should I do that? I don't know. You tell me. Help. I got the ones that cannot decide on which one is the one. When we know something, we choose it totally. We're choosing the one way, the one path. But until I can do that, I'm divided among many ones. Oh, which one should I do? You see. And so this is this is a centipede with legs. So I just encourage you just to next time, what are the two? If you want to get out of the ambiguity of the ones, which is this or that, they're both the same, but they're different. You see, like this. I'm going to pull this back up. The old hag. There's her eye, her big old nose, her mouth, and then there's the princess. Little eyelid, little right cheek and neck, you see. Which is the one here? Is the one the hag? Or is the one the princess? Well, they're both ones. If you see the hag, that's all you see. If you see the princess, that's all you see. So you've got an ambiguity here of two valid ones. The hag is a one that stands alone. The princess is a one that stands alone, yet they're not different. And if you try to make the hag, put lipstick on the hag, you change the princess. If you change the princess, you change the hag. This is ambiguity. So what is, when we get into a snit, into a Zen fit, that nothing fits, we're in this picture. Nothing fixed because there's two ones here. The hag or the princess. Which is the one? We all do this. You look in the mirror. Are you beautiful? Or you say, oh, God, I'm getting old. Oh, I'm a hag. Oh, I'm a princess. When a bride looks in the mirror, she's a princess. But when she gets wrinkles, oh, I'm a hag. It's the same person. What is the one, you see? Anyway, I'm going to let this go here. I could run my mouth for all morning. Thanks for dropping in.